Hi, Christy here again from Go See Christy Beauty Boutique, and we are doing a very short series on how to keep your eyelash extensions clean and have them last longer. So if you haven't watched it already, the first video series that we did was on the products to avoid so that your eyelash extensions last longer and stay clean longer, as well as what products to use and extend the life of your eyelash extensions. The second in the video series was how to keep them clean by using an eyelash extension brush, as well as how to remove your makeup with your eyelash extensions and what products to use with that. This final video is on how to wash your face correctly so that your eyelash extensions are clean again and they last longer, as well as the last step that you need to do, especially for those of you who use a lot of products on your face and or you have oily skin. So make sure you stay till the end to find out what that last step is. Now we're going to talk about how to wash your face when you have eyelash extensions. So obviously you're not going to wash your face the normal way where you're actually taking water and you're putting it all over your face. What you want to do is you want to split your face into two sections. So the first part is you're going to do the lower section of your face, so from the cheekbone down. So what you want to do is you first want to use a facial cleanser that is preferably a water-based gel foaming cleanser. I don't recommend using a cream-based cleanser because, again, cream-based cleansers are typically designed for people who have dry skin, so they leave a lot of emollients behind on the skin. So you want to use a gel-based foaming cleanser. So what you want to do is you want to work it up to a lather and you want to wash from the cheekbones down. So you do the first cleanse. Now the first cleanse removes makeup, sunscreen, environmental pollutants, dirt, sweat, and oil. The second cleanse, you have to cleanse twice. If you've ever washed your face, wiped your face with a towel, and looked at your towel and still had makeup, that is why. So the second cleanse is actually to now cleanse the skin. So you're going to rinse and you're going to cleanse again. So that is the first section, the lower half of your face. The second section is now from your brow line up and around the temples. Now how you're going to do this is the skin is going to be dry. You're going to work up the cleanser into a foam carefully and apply it above your brow line and around your temples. And instead of splashing water all over your face, having the water, the cleanser, and the dirt and oil stream down onto your eyelash extensions, what you're going to do is you're going to use a round facial sponge. So how you rinse off or sponge off the area of your brow line is you're going to take a round facial sponge such as this, and there's different sizes, and what you want to do is you want to hold it under the faucet and get them wet, and then squeeze it, any excess water. Then what you're going to do with the wet sponge is you're going to take it and you're actually going to sponge off all that area. Hold under the sink, rinse off, squeeze, and repeat. You may want to have an additional round facial sponge just for the area around the eye so it doesn't have any additional makeup from your forehead. And what you want to do is you want to take it and sponge all the way down to your lash line, look up right under your lash line, and then wipe down. And so you want to get this whole area, but doing it with a washcloth, the washcloth can get accidentally rubbing against the eyelash extensions. If you have a round facial sponge such as this, you can go ahead and do it very effectively and precisely all around the ocular area. Now the last and final step is a protectant sealer, and I don't know if you can really tell in this video here, but at the end of this, it's not a mascara wand, it actually looks like a nail polish brush. You want to take this out, and what you're going to do is you're going to put a thin line as if you're applying liquid eyeliner onto your lash line, both on the top and the lower lash. So it's not going on your lashes, it's actually getting onto the lash line. And the reason why is because the lash line is where the tiny little sebaceous glands are, where it actually puts oil on your lashes so they stay soft and supple. after you've cleansed your face, after you applied your eye gel, if you're using eye gel, after you applied your moisturizer, and again, if you're using moisturizer, make sure it's from the cheekbones down, above your brow line, avoiding this entire area, because some of it will naturally with heat migrate a little further up. So the last step is you're going to use the protectant sealer on, like right on your lash line, and that prevents the oils from getting onto your lashes, because once the natural oil starts to get onto your eyelash extensions, then all the makeup, environmental pollutants, dust and dirt get on there. So basically it's preventing that. Now there are some other sealers out there that actually have a mascara wand at the end, so you would apply it actually on your eyelash extensions. I personally don't prefer those because over time they start to flake off and it literally looks like dried Elmer's glue on your lashes. You know when the Elmer's glue gets on your hand and you can peel it right off, that's what it looks like. It starts to kind of flake off and peel off. So I personally don't prefer that one, and it's not really addressing the fact that the oils are coming from the lash line and not on your eyelashes. And again, the links will be below if you want to look into those eyelash sealers. And they are highly effective, especially if you tend to use a lot of products on your face, if you have oily skin, and or you lead a very active lifestyle. So whether you're in the water a lot or you're exercising a lot, you're swimming, you're exposing yourself to the outdoors, this is a great product in extending the life of your eyelash extensions. Now we're going to talk about how to take a shower with your eyelashes. So it is not in your best interest to be right under the running water, having constant flow of water on your eyelashes, including the oils from your scalp, the shampoo and or conditioner. So when you're under the shower, you want to avoid getting water on your face. I do have a couple clients that literally wear goggles on over their eyes while they're taking a shower. And in one in particular, now this is not typical, but the longest that her eyelash extensions, not all of them obviously, lasted were 11 weeks, and she had mink eyelash extensions, which they do tend to last a little bit longer. I had another client do it with synthetic eyelashes, and hers lasted 8 weeks. Now that is not typical, but it certainly does help. So for those of you who are spending an awful lot of money on your eyelash extensions, that may be something to consider. So finally, the lifestyle tips, again, we're going to go over is if you have oily skin, if you use a lot of products, I highly recommend the product, the eyelash extension sealer. Whether you don't use a lot of products, you don't have oily skin, it is important to dust them off on a daily basis to keep from all the stuff that lands on our eyelashes fresh and fluffy. So I do recommend that. And if you are a side sleeper or a stomach sleeper, your eyelashes tend to fall off quicker for obvious reasons. So try to sleep on your back for obvious reasons. So I am not endorsed by any of these companies. I am simply telling you again, over time, over the years of doing eyelash extension services, bringing in products, finding out that they didn't quite work, it wasn't up to par based on my clients' feedbacks. This is all the things based on my clients' experience and feedback. So I'm not being endorsed by any of these companies. You're more than welcome to check them out in the links below. And please don't forget to subscribe and like the video so people can see how to have longer eyelash extensions. Thank you, and thank you for watching.